And now we do have transcoding. Yay for the transcoding goodness. Yes. It looks like everything is working. I am making sound. That's always good. Yes. Yeah. Post F5 ahoy. Ahoy, welcome to the stream. I need to do a tiny bit of... yeah, some of that. There we go. There is no Hodor raid this evening, as far as I know. Did I not claim that? I should be getting that, and then tokens as well, I guess. You already have the... oh no, it let me upload it. Okay. Okay, that's one social media done. Let's do a couple more. And that one... God. I need to maybe automate this. That might be a better way of doing it. I don't know. Yeah, I've had a little bit more of a play with that Metro Exodus. I got it to run a lot better. Because, of course, you know, it doesn't run perfect and all that. Right, okay. We did... ooh, has a nice elite. We did all that. I'm going to go Inferno. I'm going to do a bit of Dyna hunting this evening, unless other people have other ideas of what they could do. Le Garden. Like, oh, live screen. There we go. Do I look like a human being tonight? I do! I look like human. New camera. This is the Logitech C... that one. Logitech C920 Pro. Brilliant. You install the hub software and let that have exclusive control. Get it set up, and then whenever you start your stream or whatever, like that. No dicking around. And the image is about 10 times better as well. It's a little dark behind me, but hey. It's fairly balanced, I would say. You can see me, that's the main point of it, is you can see the person playing the game, so... yeah, above the one I did have, it's a hell of a lot better. A lot sharper, a lot more detail in the image. Whether that's good or bad in my case remains to be seen. You know, that unfortunately means you see, you know, you got a zit on the end of your nose. You can't miss it with this camera, that kind of thing, you know. Duncan, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're doing a bit of Dyna. Everything this evening, yeah. Unless someone like Mihalik or whatever turns up and goes, we will do this big raid, and then we go off and do that particular big raid. But I don't mind. We can do a bit of Dynas and chill again. But yeah, I made a little bit of progress with... as soon as I got that game to a pretty solid 60 FPS, it was a lot more fun. Because I'm not trying to run stuff like RTX and all that, I set it to DX11, and then you would adjust the game sort of INI file, although it's a config file. It's got built-in mouse delay in the INI file, which you can disable. It's like a response curve for a mouse, which I think is supposed to be there for a controller, but they just left it in for mouse control as well, which is completely stupid. Especially for an FPS type combat game. So yeah, anyway, got rid of that. And I'm just kind of enjoying the story of it. It's not really a roleplay type game. It's much more a, you know, you're along for the ride. Shooty, bang, bang. With a few, I think you can make some decisions, but I think most are sort of predetermined. And I finished The Witcher, because the way they publish it is they put all 8 episodes for this series on in one go. So of course I ended up binge watching most of it. I watched 3 one night, 2 another night, and the last 3 last night, or you know, whatever it worked out to. Another 2 last night, and sort of realised I'd got to the end of this series and went, oh no. It's like eating a bit of cake, and then before you know it, there's no cake left, and you're like, I missed the cake. I should have maybe just watched 1 a night. That would have got me to Christmas that way. But never mind. Yes. Nothing on that one. Let's go and see a couple of other local diners in Inferno. There's some in Penumbra as well, isn't there? Can't think where the hell they are. I'm sure. Doesn't Penumbra have diners? Sure it does. I'm sure it has diner bosses somewhere. I'm not sure that they actually drop anything good though. Therein lies the difference. Infernal Vortex Void. He's dragged that a long way. Soto Mahoney. Happy holidays from Omni Prime. Omni Prime? Where's Omni Prime? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. How the devil are you? Let's go see if our 2 favourite hecklers are alive or not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything in Inferno worth getting. Not Inferno, in Penumbra, but I can't think of a diner that's camped there particularly. Like, I think they exist, but none of their loot is particularly desirable anymore. I don't know. Could be. It remains to be seen. Yes. Yes, it does. But yeah, if anyone wants to go and check, just, you know, as a bit of a change from fiery death of Inferno, you can go for something a little different. I had scrolled. Omni Prime is the Omni homeworld. Ah, well, there you go. Come on, Ast fella, or whatever the way you pronounce it is. Give us something. Omnitech intergalactical headquarters populates an entire solar system, all 7 planets and 23 moons, in the Perseus arm of the northeast part of the Milky Way. Okay. Is that directly from the law? The law with an O. Rather than the law with a big A in it. Indeed, yes. So you know all about this stuff, and I vaguely am aware of it. There's a big difference. Are there any roleplay things going on this week? Or is everybody sort of role-playing that there's nothing going on for a few days? Aspect of paralyzing fear. That's kind of a PvP thing, I think. Although the ad def is pretty nice. RP is on holiday. Right, okay. So no green cloaks or anything this month. I would obviously highlight that fact to anyone willing to listen. So there's always that. Give me a blood-soaked cloak of something or other. No, you can have Saboteur's armor gloves. Never mind. Disappointing drop rates are us. I have got bags of things to give away as well. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, though. I'm not sure. We'll do our one and only favourite spine tooth. Can do a giveaway tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Because people did give me a bunch of stuff. Vulpu wanted me to give away some amazing prizes, but I don't know. The thing of it is, as much as I think giveaways are nice, I don't want to be seen as someone who's trying to buy viewership by giving things away. Do you know what I mean? I've built up a nice little following and never given a thing away except my time and knowledge about the game. You know, I've helped people in-game with getting things done and tried to be entertaining for everybody. But that's it. That's all I've ever done. I've never, you know, watch and hit the follow button and you'll get free stuff. You know, I get that that's marketing and, you know, it's valid, but having never done it and amassed quite a few followers, it's sort of like, you know, the people that come for the content as it is. If you suddenly gain 500 followers because you were giving away free stuff, the minute you're not giving away free stuff, they abandon you. for the most part. A few will stay, a few will go, oh, actually, you know, you are quite entertaining, and I see a value in watching you outside of free stuff, you know. Sabik, welcome to the stream. Ahoy! We're all pirates. We're all Cornish pirates, apparently. Why are all pirates kind of Cornish? Yar! It's Christmas tomorrow. That's an opportunity to give away without getting that stamp. Yeah, true. Well, yeah, I mean, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, so I has got stuff to give away, you see. I got bags from, you know, over the alien events that, you know, I very rarely looted anything. I think I took the Libra codes once on the Enforcer. And I think one other thing that was free for all anyway. That was it, you know. So a couple of times now people have messaged me after the fact and said, oh, you know, do you want to... we've got a bag full of goodies for you to give away. And they're quite nice bits and pieces, gotta be honest. Seeing as you don't loot anything during these raids and just tell everyone where they are and help make them successful. And I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah, thank you very much. And then completely failed to plan anything in regard to giving them away. If Alan Jacoby can sell out, so can you. Yeah. Yeah, it's happy holidays if you celebrate Christmas or anything else at this time of year, and most people do. Yeah, so very merry festives to you. Obviously, being a Welsh druid, I celebrated the solstice the day before yesterday. And Sky Cannon 2.0, welcome to the stream. Anything? Nope, nothing for you. And congrats on 220 on your crat. I saw your post on the Discord, so your crat's now 220. You need to get some beaters on that crat now, don't you? Londis, my second favourite Sky Cannon. Wait, what? My most favourite Londis, yes. You're off to do a beast run. Nice. Yeah, beaters are mostly... Most people farm them from 12-man, etc. They're quite easy to farm. Once you're immune in Vortex and you get a little team together, you know, it is... you can get a full set together in a day. Provided, you know, everyone is willing to do half a dozen or more vortexes. La Beast Run, you've got your other stuff done, haven't you? You've got your DB quest done, so you've got the nanos from that and everything. Which is also good. Yeah, as in other news, I got Metro Exodus to work properly. Had to do a bit of editing in the config file. You did it at 2.13. Yeah, around then is a good point to do it. Your tune is usually strong enough. And then it's not too far away before you can actually start using the rewards from that quest. Because obviously you need to put the nano deck in to use any and all of them, which means you need 215. So someone going, oh, I got the nano, and it doesn't have a requirement except for the nano deck. And I've gone, yes. Oh, the nano deck requires 215. Yeah, it's a level lock by the back door, so to speak. And nada on him. Oh well. Yes, you're there. Do these and then maybe hit some RK-Dynas. Sav, you know, like, everything. Are there any Dynas in Penumbra? Like, cause I was trying to think and I can't ever remember farming Dynas in Penumbra. And yeah, it's the zone preceding here. There's Dynas in Adonis, isn't there? Some inside the pipe, right. Also some on the island in the southeast. Oh yeah, there's some named mobs there I've noticed, but I can't think what they drop. Maybe that's why you don't see people farming them a lot, is what they do drop is just not that brilliant or whatever. Nope. Nothing on those. Named hecklers and golems, yeah, but the actual loot they drop is... They drop spirit tech apparatus... Ah, well, nah. Poo-pooing it now. Oh, invisible wall. The glorious lava of Inferno. Yes, indeed. Right, I'll park this tune, then maybe fire up the NT and do some more Dyna hunting. I don't want to just keep doing the Christmas missions. Fun as they are, it's not much to tell, is there? You know, they're like, once you've done them, you just keep redoing them to get the items that you may want. That said, if anybody's like, oh, can we do XYZ raid because, you know, I need XYZ on my tune or finish this quest off or anything like that, do shout out in the chat. Maybe you need the Penumbra key to hunt Dynas more, if conveniently. You got given a quabbit. Yep, if you're going to wear one, yeah. They are very rare, hence the price of them, but I think they're kind of astronomically expensive for what they actually are. It's just a social item, you know. It doesn't actually give you much of anything useful, does it? Oh, quick check on Stellar Bonds. Nope, nada. I mean, they're a fun social item. They really are. But in actuality, they don't do a lot. You just got a bouncing rabbit thing with 4 ears or whatever on your head. Which is cool, but, you know. Very cool things are, to me, the very cool stuff is like AC/DC, you know. Very, very cool. Hard to get, and also has a bunch of stats on it which are brilliant. There just honestly isn't anything better to put in a HUD slot kind of thing, you know. What's needed to upgrade your Zan weapon? The Lust pistol. I think it's a nano pylon. I think. It's on AOU anyway. But I think it's a nano pylon. I think. Could be wrong there, I'm not sure. It is a nano pylon, yeah. And then it's upgraded. Now. Yeah, I've got one bag at least. Maybe another one there. Yeah. Okay. Pew! Ding, 202 levels to go. Oh, what have you made? Almost a high B already, yes. A little MP. Alright, yeah. I might do MP again, but I think I'd rather breed change the current MP that I have. Or maybe completely rework them, I don't know. Something like that. What would I do differently? Breed more than anything. And then I'd go... pistol, I guess? Instead of one-hand blunt. I'm not sure, though. Up effects, yeah, just something different. Solitus or up effects, yeah. Not nanomage. I think it's just I don't enjoy nanomage for whatever reason. Grid Space Freedom Team. Yeah. Composite Clean Slay Axe. Advanced Skinship. Ooh. Oh. For a minute I thought it was what's her name? I thought it was a complete hat, but it isn't. Never mind. I got one nanomage and it's called Ugly Cow because it really is. Yeah, some of the faces are not attractive. By design, I think. They're deliberately like, we're going to put lumps of coal coming out your face. That's pretty. No, somebody has been here. Okay, there's a little lobby one just over the hill. Or has somebody been here as well? I think they have. Your little temple twink is an off-effects keeper. Nice. I like off-effects. I do, yeah. Yeah. A few of my tunes are off-effects. Only one nanomage. Rob in Storm had a load of them. And they were amazing, but I just didn't like nanomage. You know, everyone likes different things and that's okay. Apart from the over-the-top bum wiggle on males. That's the best bit. What are you on about? Come on, where are you? Has you been deaded? I think it's been deaded by someone. Not seeing any of the ads either. We'll go and see if the 205 is up. My wiggle on my crack is like, yeah. Oh dear, Londies. Behave yourselves. Yeah, the reason I'm doing the streams this week, outside of the ones I'd normally do, is, you know, some people have already been locked down and they're kind of, you know, stuck at home for Crimbo and all that kind of stuff, and, you know. Maybe they need a little bit of help. What's this? Give us a smile. What have we got? Okay. With the creepy smile cat. That's totally... I'm not going to kill you. That's like, I'm trying. I'm in pandemonium. Well, get on with your beast, Ray. Don't hold everybody up. Londis, yes, in about 142 levels. Dogmate's going to the subway in a minute. Oh, right, okay. So it's a bit of a mad evening. Could be Pound, could be the temple, could be this. It's all a bit wild. I has a feeling that some of these are probably already dead. We'll see. Let's have a look. Are you here? Aha! Rubber band, why don't you? Yay. And he's killing that. What do we got? Well, he's surviving, just about. Was he a level 175 fixer? Struggling with them, but he's having a go. Good for him. There are some people around that would just go, well, I can out-damage him. Bang, bang, bang kind of thing. But I don't. No, I don't do that. If you're already fighting it, it's all yours. If you die trying, well, that's different. I may even help you. Yeah, it's a long fight for that guy looking at the damage he's doing to it. In the one over there is. We'll go and have a look at that one over there. Although I'm probably nearer to that one now. Yeah. It's raining in the desert. That's why there's green bits. Yeah, the cat looks like it's going. You know, that kind of forced sort of I have to be here and whatnot type thing. It looks ready to pounce. Yeah, that doesn't look completely friendly. We got Grid Space Freedom Team again today. Instead of the usual Frenzy of Fur. Yeah, around here, Frenzy of Fur is like Kin of Taraskew used to be. Wait till they're over 50%. Yeah, well, I can probably do these two, come back and then do that. The speed he was actually killing it at. I think Froob maybe, and with, without even checking, I'm guessing probably Blackbirds. Another JPEG, let's have a look. Oh my god. Yeah. Same species. That is, yeah. Well, there you go. That's genetics for you. Yeah, left-hand side, me as a teenager, right-hand side, me now. Well, then we'll go see how the Lobie's doing with the Dyna. Saying that, though, managed to lose an inch. I thought I'll lose an inch before Christmas and then I won't feel so bad about putting an inch on over Christmas. Because it's like, well, it was already that big and I'm just crawled back. It's not even that I eat lots of chocolates and crap, it's that I can't stay away from, like, I'll just have another turkey sandwich, you know. And then you see a cat up on top of something they should not be able to get up onto, and then you know they transformed into gas. Well, they can already turn into a liquid, mostly, can't they? Where was he? He was around here somewhere, wasn't he? How's he doing? Is that about 50%? I think it is, yeah. Give it another second or so just to make sure. Yeah, that'll do. There you go, dude. Oh, what have we got there? OG Senpai Blub has, has followed. Thank you for the follow. So you were the one I was competing with in PW for Dynas. I would never KS you though, my dude. No. If you're on it before me, it's yours. That's it. I don't do it any other way. You ran up to spawns and some were dead. Yeah, well, on the paid NT, it doesn't take long to kill anything. That's why I'm on the paid NT, so I can cover a lot of ground. Gammon 11111. Hi all, lurking, cooking a curry, just wanted to say hi. You've moved your main PC into the kitchen. I was running around on a 220 soldier. Oh right, I thought you were the 175 GA fixer. Maybe. I just helped them out. They were killing something, so I waited till they were past the 50% mark and then just went kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. There you go, it's dead now. The only Dyna that we compete for is Tara. Yeah, I don't. I has manners. Even if it's something like a Somphos, you know, and you're trying to get a dojo, if someone's fighting it, I don't touch it. Unless I think they're going to die, you know. generally with PW, there's almost always somebody here killing things, you know. Because there's just so many, and the space between them all generally means that by the time you've gone all the way around, even at max run speed, things have started to respawn, so... Omnitech is your friend or else? That's Soto Mahoney's emote. it's made for him. It was in Belli Forest. Yeah, that's another popular one. A lot of cool diners there for the loots and whatnot. The only time I've seen it get competitive was at the Nippy Moloch thing, you know, where the Nippy Stiletto drops. Like people logging off and then logging in like a minute before, and then it's whoever gets the alpha. Then it kind of does get a bit competitive because it's like the only mob that can drop it is this one. So if you form an orderly queue, no, but it's just going to be, you know, years. By the time you get one, whatever toon was going to use it, unless it's a twink, it's out-leveled it anyway. And despite the glut of them that are now available, thanks largely to Space Quest, people still want to go, I'm going to charge the Earth for this. Which is kind of, well, that's greed for you, isn't it? What have we got? Corrosive Cloud and Frenzy of Fur, because of course we do. Is it ever anything else? Do we ever get any other bloody loot round here? Is that Savik? Yes. The one and only Savik, yeah. This Savik. Yes, it is. If you ever go on the Discord, Savik's there pretty much 24/7 answering everybody's questions. And what's more, she gives correct answers. Which is why Savik is ranked the highest on the official Discord server. Because it doesn't matter what the question is, Savik will answer it in seconds. With the correct answer and probably a link. No, nothing good here. Unlike the BBC. Yeah. It depends who edits the story. If it's that Scottish lady, Cussenberg or whatever, if she's got anything to do with it, it's pro-Tory. And if it's anyone else, it's anti-Tory. It seems to be. The Times are trying to make out Liz Truss is the next Iron Lady. They're running with that garbage again. I'm like, she's more like she's a feckless tinfoil Tory is what she is. In the 90s, she was a Liberal Democrat asking for the abolition of the royal family, so... yeah, right. Completely opposite end of the spectrum. Oh, and then she made some money, so now she's Tory. Funny that. What have we got? We got Instruction Disc Vengeance of Nature. There's not much else here. I think our work here is done. We'll go to another playfield. If you go to the AO Discord and ask a question about atomic physics, Savik will give you the right question. Possibly, yeah. You came here to die? Very well. And you can have And they get their feet on the correct feet. Yeah, I know, but don't ever kid yourself. A politician cares about you. Secret, they don't. When is the best time to do apotheosis? I do it as soon as I can, because it's such a useful research line. Yeah, never kid yourself a politician cares about you, because they no, they don't. Pretty much all of them care about themselves and how much money they can, and, you know, power they can get. And that's kind of it. It begins and ends there. And they will lie through their teeth in order to get it. And that's like, regardless of whatever faction they are, they're all the same. They may even start off as, you know, with the best of intentions, and it's somehow they become corrupted. Drunk on power and everything else. And in my 50 years plus of experience, I've never known any of them be different. Be right back, got to stir Murray. Stirring a ruby. You're making a ruby Murray? Yes, mate. Making a ruby Murray. This is the AO Discord, yes. It's the official one. There's a link on the game launcher as well. The only problem with doing Dynas around here on the new engine is I tend to crash a lot around here doing Dynas on the new engine, so bear with me while I crash a lot. I may do a few Dynas here, and then I was thinking about, you know, the advi I did, the previous Let's Build a Tomb, and I was thinking, you know what he would look good in is some Cass, but I'd have to get all the parts and make it. You know, even a Lobby mixed sort of set in social. We have Sympathetic Reactive Cocoon, Frenzy of Fur, because of course we do. Is that a good one? Yeah, grab it. Feet of the Servants of Eight. I remember when that was the dog's danglies of armour for quite a while. Yeah, what do you need? You need, no, which Notum do you need? Is it, it's not Carbonium Rocks, is it? It's, is it Notum Nuggets? Something like that. I just thought that would look pretty cool. Do they have to be within 80% or whatever? Sealand Puzzle, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? See, someone might have left Cass armor behind. But, no. Hunting for Dynas. There's always someone else, isn't there? You get some organic armor. Yeah. You can buy organic armor in the shops, can't you? Okay, it spawns in store inventories. Where am I going? East. Hello, my friend. Have some death. Let's see if any drops here. Does it have like the Notum Nugget's got to be 80% the quality of the armor or what have you? Celine puzzle. Is he looking for something unusual to see that here? No, I'm just chilling and Dyna farming. I quite like Dyna farming. Savik said that as well. Like, some evening she just logs in and goes, oh, I'll just go kill Dynas and see what we find, see if we get anything nice. Don't particularly need a particular item, just the joy of, you know, killing rando Dynas and seeing what you get. It's quite chill. It's one of those things you can do and have a chat with the chat at the same time. If mercs were not such a pain. Oh, I haven't spawned the mercs in years and years. Used to be doing them umpteen times a day, etc. Trying to get the buggers to spawn. Used to be a hell of a thing. And the source of many, many massive arguments. Most of which were completely baseless and all that. Savik, good night all. Good night, Sav. That time of day, is it Buble bath time? It is. You're not in work, surely, at this time of year? Or are you? And Frenzy of Fur. Again. Savage Santa, of course they're at work. Ah, well there you go, you see. I'm waiting for the client to crash, because it usually does around here. On the new engine. The old engine's perfectly fine around here. Yay, a few of these are still up anyway. No, even when Sav is on holiday from work, Sav tends to go to bed and get up at exactly the same time. Savik is very sensible, not like me. My sleep pattern is just like a cat. It's like wherever and whenever, half the time. Comes from, you know, the never really having a working life that was good for regular sleep patterns. And once again, we have Frenzy of Fur and some other bits. So I tuned into another AO stream. I didn't notice he was German, so I was lost when he started speaking. I can think of one, and he also speaks perfect English as well. So if you're not sure what he's saying, just ask him, and you know. Most Europeans, other than the British, have excellent English. Yeah, it could have been Stariki. He comes on this stream sometimes, and I go raid him at the end of the stream, especially when there's a lot of people on this stream. I go and go, hey, look, another AO streamer. Let's invade them. Kind of thing, you know? Yeah, he seems like a nice guy, etc. So I used to stream AO, but then I moved back home to garbage interwebs. Oh dear. I just heard the phone ring downstairs. I thought the 210 one would have a massive HP bar, but no, it does not. Oh look everyone, Frenzy of Fur again. Never mind. There's the two over here, isn't there? Yeah, the 175s are tankier than the 200s. Can be like that, yeah. It just depends. You do get rando spawns, don't you? Yeah, so this one is 196 and does not have a ton of HP. And got some okay loot today. That's it. If you need, you know, you need to raise creds and you've got a tomb that's capable of doing Dynas, it's not a bad idea. Also, you can get some decent items. Frenzy of Fur, yet again. Must be the most common drop for all of these. The Lobby one here somewhere. I just farm for the org. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Very community spirited of you. Can't see the Lobby one. Normally they've got some sort of shield running, haven't they? No, we'll head north a bit, I think. OT Jess gives 20. Yeah, that, you know, things like that. Really useful, you know. Gonna kill this one and then go find out who phoned. In the vague hope that number one's son actually answered the phone. Sounded like he did. I think I'll kick my brother off and hit some random Dynas. Yeah. This is me being influencer. Someone left one behind. Oh look, Frenzy of Fur and Corrosive Cloud. Shock. This is why cats are such awesome animals. Oh my god. Evil animals? What are you talking about? Right, just for 5 seconds, I'm just going to see who was on the phone. Day after tomorrow, anyway. So, yeah, Christmas Day we're coming up. The day before yesterday. Turkey's defrosting, and you know all the big cookies going on, so that'll be tomorrow. And then then we'll have Christmas morning here at the pub, and then give you a bell, and then right. They get on. Okay, bye. Right. Finally back. Mother-in-law, she just basically phoned to have a moan at the world. As they do. Oh, this neighbour at the other end of the street, unless it directly affects you, don't worry about it, you know? What have I missed? Hi all, and Jer, yes. Vulpu, welcome to the stream. Balls of Steel, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Need to force him to use nano init belt 6 instead of plus damage. No! I want plus nano damage. Is there anything here or is it already deaded? It's here! It is up. Everything's near instacast anyway. Even without that in, so, you know. And I'm killing Dynas anyway, it's like, whatevs. Oh, what have we got? Ballad of the Pistolero. Lots of Omnitech armour. So there's that. Okay. There's a 170 over there. I should rebuff, really. I think I need to rebuff. So happy that I don't need to deal with my mother and father-in-law anymore. Did you kill him? Long days. Say things like that. It's the cruel world, Londis. Yeah, sounds like it. Excuse I. Right, there we go. Nicely, all freshly rebuffed. Yeah, I'm just randomly killing Dynas just because why not? Oh, the Enigma Farm. I'd forgotten there's one down by here. Usually I only come down to this neck of the woods for the daily. And another Lobby Dyna to die. No, Londis, I divorced their son. There you go. There's only one set of old parents to worry about here in our family. My old folks are gone now. What's this? Privilege of speed. What the hell's that? Bureaucrat. Reduce snare. That's quite a nice nano, that. I'll get that. Frenzy fur and illicit armor pad. No. No, 10 years now they've been gone. Kind of got used to the fact now. Still miss them now and again. You just do. Oh, someone's been. What did they leave behind? Nothing good. Excuse me. There's that 185 that'll probably almost certainly be dead because Anyone doing the daily down here goes past it anyway. Well, if they fly in anything like a straight line. Yep, that one would be dead. There's a 175 over yonder. Let's check on him. Vulpu, have you been to PW for Dynas? Yeah, we started there. Did like a circuit and then thought, let's change up the scenery a little bit, you know? A corpse. I thought that was an actual player corpse then. It's like someone was here. It didn't go well. Robo's Keep, that's why there's nothing here. I would have thought it'd respawned by now. There was a little 175 free fixer there. It was pew-pewing as well. I went and helped them. Like, they were killing one diner, so I went off, killed a couple more, and then came back and gave them a hand. They'd picked one that just had, you know, redonkulous HP. I think they had, what were they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were using blackbirds, so... It sounded like blackbirds. I didn't inspect, but yeah. We'll go have a quick look at the 150 dude. He's probably deaded as well. What's next door to here, anyway? There's none round there, is there? Southern Artery Valley. Has no diners. Really? This one is usually dead whenever I see it as well. You get to here and you're like, yep, someone nuked him. Oh, he's up. Well, that's a surprise, because normally... Very dead. And what have we got? Chains of Iron. Dance of the Dervish. Nothing but the crap drops today. I just saw someone flying overhead in a Yalm there. Breed. Some checking on breed. Oh, yes. Solitus. Nanomage. Pop effects. And Aatrox. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff they could drop, but today they're just not going to drop it. Let's see if the 190's up down there. As I was saying though, if anybody wants to go off and do a quest or mission they can't finish, or, you know, wants to go raid something big and scary, we could go and do that. Try and get people together for it, but we shall have to see. Hey, he's up. Cool. All been quite kind of very low HP for the whole run. I think we've only seen one with one of those redonkulous HP bars. Let's have a look. We has divest skills, Nat's wing. Metal barrage. Thought we'd got a good one then, but no. Someone else can have metal barrage. Then there's that 160 up there. I usually crash when I go near those wampers. For whatever reason. Don't mind me, I'm doing the research grind with a couple of friends, yeah. Well, once you hit 220, you're on 100% research, so a lot of the lower lines go pretty fast doing Inferno Hards and stuff like that. Every mob is like, from like 1 to 5, every kill is capping, which is nice. And it just takes ages when you get to the 10s. And... oh, I can quack. You've run out of room. Okay. Thing is, I'll probably just hand all these over to anyone that wants them. That's what I usually do with them. I don't hang on to things like this. Might make the other nanos on the Engie. Can I get to the 170 without crashing? Thanks for that, no problem. At 220 though, you could solo Inferno medium olds. Which is really good for getting research done, I find. Because the mission reward at the end is good and you do your lobby research on the mobs and then go on the higher number bar. You know, like a 7, 8s and 9s. Put the reward for those on that, you know? And he's dead. We'll go check the one on the beach. Just doing all the apotheosis research on my soldier and MP with the alien events. Did take about 3 events. God, I finished Apotheosis in a day when it came out on my 220s. I think we did 4 Inferno missions, it was done. Back where we started, on the beach, looking for the ninja. Nope, he's not up. Oh well. On 6s and 7s, yeah. 6s aren't too bad. Every level you go up, it needs more and more. As is the way. But the cap gets higher and higher, so there is that. Now your soldiers got just 3 10s to do again. Do again? And crash. It's always the same. Whenever I run back to the wampers here, game just crashes on me. Client is not responding. Close program. Oh, you got 3 left to do. I'm with you. It makes sense now. I mean, Apotheosis is a good one because it makes getting, you know, your symbionts and stuff in easier from memory. So the first one you get a load of comp lit and stuff, which is nice. Then second one you get 5 to all base abilities, a bit more health in that. And then you get healing efficiency, direct nano damage, bit of ad def, then some evades, then yeah, 6 is nice, 10 to all base abilities, an extra 30 for treatment and stuff. Then a bit more ad damage, 35 to all your nano skills and a nano cost reduction. Then every weapon skill and every special skill. So yeah, I kind of like Apotheosis. It's what made doing alphas on Atrox for most players quite possible. Because before it existed, it was quite hard. You needed contracts and stuff to get it done. 834 comp lit. That's a lot of comp lit. Where else could we go? We could go to Cav. No idea how much comp lit I've got on this team. A lot, I would think. 2092. It's way more than you need. Yeah, there's a few around here we can do. If they're even up. I don't max comp lit unless hot swap. Yeah, exactly. I had too much on my Enforcer. I did an IPR on them and redid them because they didn't really have... They had random bits of IP in different skills. I think I'd done it earlier because I was trying to get beaters in a bit early, so I spent a bit extra to get pistols and silliness on. But then after finishing all the research and everything, you kind of don't need to, so clawed it all back, and they've got a load of IP left over now. And everything's a lot more, you know, I had way too much, like, fast attack and, you know, that kind of thing. Solite friend, that's a no from me. You have to have comp lit to place towers. Yeah, I just don't bother towers at all anymore. I lost interest in like 2014 or something. Did the graphics overhaul ever happen, says Skeletor's your dad. Yep, you're looking at it. Unfortunately, your memory of the game is human memory. So you probably remember it looking better than it actually did. Which seems to be the most case, because people insist that it's no different until I put it side by side, and then they go, oh, yeah, it's drastically different. There's lighting and all sorts. It depends. It depends what the towers are, yeah. How big is it? Yeah, I mean, you can go and look in a tower store. If you know, terminally curious. You can go and do it that way. Someone else in a regular Yalm following me. Feels like they're following me, but they're not. Yeah, so they went through 3 iterations of the new engine. And the first 2 didn't work. So in the end, they went with this one, which does work. It is better. It's not massively better, but you do get much nicer lighting. But, you know, the graphics was never the reason to play AO anyway. At the time it came out, they were considered super high-end graphics, you know. But that was 20 years ago. Like now you got reflective water and stuff like that. Realistic shadows, God rays, so volumetric lighting essentially. That would be a very nice idea, to follow him wherever he goes, doing nothing, just following. People do that. It's kind of weird. It is DX9. Hang on, fire up MSI Afterburner. There you go. DX9. I mean, you can use DG Voodoo to put it in a wrapper and make it run DX12 if you want, but it doesn't run any better. Doesn't even look any better. Oh, he is a Dyna. I thought he was too low, but no, he is. ICC, where frame rates go to die. Yeah, someone figured out, you know where all the big pile of crates is in one corner? The crates themselves, the texture sizes for those, someone was looking at tweaking textures in AO. And they're massive. Evade responsibility, Thorn of the Rose again. Reduce snare line, nah. Remember these. Electrium. Remember they were quite sought after at one time. 135 over this way. Don't think DX9 can access high memory then. It can access a lot. The 32-bit application is the problem. It can't access more than 4 gig. But that's to do with 32-bit versus 64 and all that. Isn't it this guy? One of these. Excuse me. Dyna hunting for the win. Yes. Ever tried forcing it into 64-bit mode? I don't... well, it wouldn't make any... It would be a synthetic thing, wouldn't it? It wouldn't actually be 64-bit. That's got to be done, you know, from the ground up, as far as I understand it, anyway. Yeah, in the same way you can use DG Voodoo and Ballad of the Desperado. You can use DG Voodoo and make the game run in DX12 if you want, but it doesn't improve performance in the least. Yeah, it's not using much though. The textures aren't that big. Look, it's using, what, less than 2 gig. Anyway, so, you know. I mean, effectively, everything on a 64-bit operating system is running in 64-bit mode via a wrapper, so I don't think it does make that big a difference. And I don't know enough about coding like that to know either way, to be honest. Yeah, I think the core executable has to be completely rewritten, though. I mean, even with DX9, you can go in and start adding ray tracing and, you know, all of that if you want with the shader, but, you know, like people used to use reshades and EMBs to make Skyrim look loads better, and now the 64-bit version of Skyrim does it all anyway. Large address of where? Is that freeware? Have you tried it with AO? And Ballad of the Pistolado again. Let's have a look. What's it called? Large address aware. Large. Tech power up. Okay. We're doing it together in an application that assists making applications large address aware. 30-bit is large address aware. It can access 4 GB operating systems and all memory that isn't in use by the operating system. The thing is, as far as system memory goes, I'm currently running 12 gigabyte and a bit of change. So I don't know. So it's already using a lot of it seems like it's already using a lot of that kind of stuff there anyway. AutoCAD, so all of these are much newer than Anarchy. Not sure, you know. Imager, what's the imager? My kids say they don't want a cat for Christmas. Normally I do a turkey, but hey, if it'll make them happy. That's horrible. Yeah, I mean, video memory, if we look, video memory, it's using nearly 2 gig now. System memory, I'm using 12, but I can't, hang on, I need Task Manager to see exactly what something's running. Yeah, so it's using less than 2 gig of system memory. So the 12 gigabyte is probably running Streamlabs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, 1.6 something. So it's really not doing much. So .232 can't access more than 2, so I don't know. Try it. I'm willing to give it a go. Software's provider, any guarantee or warranty, use at your own risk. Yeah, you can always undo, can't you? Scan. Okay. Right, I'm guessing I've got to log out a game to do this. Won't do it on the fly. Four gigabyte video memory. I'm sure I remember with Fallout New Vegas there was a memory, and Skyrim there was a memory optimization tool for that as well. I'm pretty sure it's 4 gig as well. Right, okay. Large address aware. Okay, let's run. Okay, select an executable. Okay. Anarchy Online XE. Okay. Save. The update has been performed. Right, okay. Let's watch it crash. Does this need to be running in the background or something? I'm using about the same system memory there. Okay, there's the NT. Now using 2 gig less system memory there. We're at 18 something over there. Task manager. Memory, 800 meg of system memory. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. 32-bit client using 816 meg. So the rest is everything else on the system that's running. Frame rate, almost identical. Go to ICC. Okay. Go to ICC. Don't blame me if your system blows up. It will. It won't blow up. The game might crash, but... Ooh, 1900 and something there. Yeah, I don't mind messing around with third-party stuff. That's how I found DG Voodoo, which is actually really quite useful. I get the feeling that the game is that old that it ain't going to make that much difference. Let's have a look. We go stand near the crates and see what happens. Right, 18 frames a second. ICC, where frame rates go to die. Feels pretty much identical, I would say. The game growled at you, yes. Yeah, these crates have ridiculously big texture memory on the new engine. So the game is now using 2.1 gig of video memory. And using 1 gig of system, no, 1.8 gig of system memory. That's at 1440p as well. Might as well give me the 3090 then, if I had one, mate. Yeah, like me and like everyone else. Okay, it's staying over 2 gig of system memory. I can't remember if it actually did before or not anyway. Sold out everywhere, yeah. If you didn't get one in the first couple of weeks they were released, the scalpers got totally bedded in now. You've got like no chance. Yeah, there's a bunch of people here with lots of social pets and stuff. It's interesting, but I don't think it's doing much. It doesn't. The game doesn't feel any different. Managed to snag a 3080 for my daughter's Christmas. Nice. Now I've got Bob Hope of getting money. I don't have those kind of dollars for, you know. Have you tried the new engine through DG Voodoo? Yeah, it actually performs worse. It doesn't make it any better. Has the opposite effect, actually makes it worse. I'd say it's using more VRAM, I think. Yeah, DG Voodoo, you know, is what it is. It has limited DX9 support. It's much better at getting DX7 stuff to work well. You know, as opposed to most other stuff. Yeah, it's using over 2 GB, but I've got 4 GB of VRAM. I don't think it's using any more 1.5. Yeah, it's not going to try and use more system memory than it needs. You don't think? I don't feel any difference with it at all. Did I do everything correctly? Large address aware tag. I got more difference from using NVIDIA Profile Inspector and NVIDIA Control Panel, to be honest. I'm not thinking that's doing much of anything, to be honest. That's because the client is anarchyonline.exe. Anarchy.exe is the launcher. If we go to details, anarchyonline.exe. It's in my very first "Are you running it correctly?" But yeah, that is the executable for the game, anarchyonline.exe, rather than, you know, the launcher or anything else. It just tells me I'm doing that. Scum. Where do I know that name from? Kind of sounds familiar. Yeah, it's confusing, but yeah, anarchyonline.exe is the actual game executable. I mean, if it fixes things like crashing in Rome Red and things like that, I'll be impressed. You can go test that, actually. Large address aware is mostly for older games that crash when they run out of memory. Well, that might be useful. We're going to go do a Rome Red test, which I don't think it's going to fix that. If it does, though, that'd be quite cool. I've got a feeling the software just overwrite the garbage collector of the program. Something like that, yeah. I dread to think what you ended up paying for a 3080. Right, let's log a little. We shall log the little Omni tune and go running round Rome. Trollhammer. Oh, Lord Haster has gifted a tier 1 sub to Trollhammer. Thank you. Oh, he's gifted a tier 1 sub to Mad Meffrey. Or me fry. Thank you very much, Lord Haster. That's 149 gifted subs. Good God. Okay, so we're going to go roam and see what happens. I think my prediction is we will just crash anyway. Good evening, yes, good evening and merry festives. That's my prediction. We're just going to crash just the same. you have all the optimism of, well, basically nobody. If it works, that'll be amazing, but I really don't think so. Alright, we're going to roam. One left. If you're going for numbers. Right. Normally, it's when you zone from green into red via over here that you're going to crash. So I'm going to zone. Okay, we're in green. See what happens. And then you start running towards the Wampas again. Oh no, the Wampas are over there. Different exit. Oh. Oh well. It was worth a try. Yeah, it doesn't fix it. Settings Sav. So, oh god, it's doing this again. So it's created a save file, which is this. Having done it, anarchyonline.exe. And then bits of code. But that doesn't really tell us much of anything, does it? I mean, I could try loading the patcher and Anarchy.exe. I can add that to it as well. Check this box. Okay. And then... But apparently hasn't changed. Is that because it's already open there? No, it's still the same. Yeah, well, that's it. Trollhammer. I just thought maybe it was a memory issue, but no, it's not. Options. Mode. Advanced. Ah, okay. Let's have a look. So, in advanced mode... Right, so it has got both of those. Large aware. True, and then... Well, that's interesting. LLA, large address is true and true. And Anarchy.exe is true and original is false. So it's basically saying it already was aware. Is your recycle bin full? It's got to have something in it. Yeah, just various crap. I wouldn't describe it as full though. Okay, so anarchyonline.exe already was originally true. For large memory aware. That's interesting. Okay, well, we're going to restart the game anyway. I doubt that'll make any difference. Oh dear. Yeah, I think you can't use it like that. Oh, was it already running? It was, yeah. It won't let you do that, so... It already was large address aware, but Anarchy.exe, which is the launcher, won't launch. See, 1 or 2 files, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't like it. So, How do you set it back? Remove. Does that remove the larger wear? No, it doesn't. Okay, basic. So if we now go to Anarchy XE, uncheck it, save. Yeah, you can't change the launcher. There you go. It won't have it if you do the launcher. And the Anarchy Online EXE was already large address aware, so it didn't make any difference anyway. It was a good try, but it didn't do anything, is the thing. Kind of a shame, but hey. And I paid MSRP. Oh, wow. Taxes I did buy through work. Oh, right. Nice. Just need to check something. There we go. More Dynas, or let's go and do some more Inferno Dynas. They should have respawned by now. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hodor Raid is not actually running as far as I know. I see a Londis. Knobend. Whose tune is that? Oh my god. Is that one of yours by any chance? That's stinky, yeah. Someone's going to report that. I can almost guarantee it. Wizard staff in the other, yeah. My god, Londis, you don't half take the mic. I can see a knob end, yeah. Is that one of yours? Oh my god. For the lols. Hi, T.O. Derry, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's some of your other tunes have pushed the envelope, but that definitely that's pretty funny. It's funny that you've got away with it. That their naming convention doesn't. You can't type cockpit into Discord when you're talking about Rhino cockpit in Newland Desert. And an MP called Deep Throat. I got reported a few times. Each time I did explain an arc that it was named Deep Throat because I did choke on a lollipop. a bit the day before that character got made. Let me keep the name. I remember they banned Super Slag. I hated that they banned him. Banned his name, rather. And then changed it to something rubbish. I really felt bad for the guy. Because he was well known. He was like a massive trade skiller in-game on his Engie. I think it just depends who sees the complaint or whatever. It's fine, look. Yep, there you go. No bend. If they ask, you can go. Just tell them, oh, that's my cottage. Just tell them that's your cottage, right? So it's perfectly fine. You named it after your house. There you go. Of course it's a British place. Oh god, yeah, we've got some corkers. Got a cock end in it, yeah. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. There's and a lot of them are, you know, quite innocuous. Some of them are, people are now saying, well, that's offensive to so and so and this subgroup of people. But it's people being offended on behalf of other people where the problem starts. Because you're making the assumption that those people are too ignorant to be offended or to know they're being offended. And that's a problem. That's a bigger problem than the original offence, if you think about it. You're too ignorant and stupid to know you're being offended, so I'm being offended for you is actually in of itself really, really offensive. You get me? You know. Siljar Russell, Anglophobia.net, ultimate list of funny place names. I'm not going to go reading them all out. YouTube will just, this VOD hits YouTube, it'll be like yeah, people stealing the place name signs, yeah, is a thing. It's like the Penny Lane road sign in Liverpool gets, or wherever it is, gets robbed a lot. The best one is the Welsh town with 9 billion letters in it. Oh, you mean the Victorians Chuckle Chuckle isn't Welsh funny place name they added. Llanfairpwllgwyngyllyn when they added a ton more Welsh words to it. Yeah, what that actually means is it's like me saying, oh, Manchester, what a funny name. Let's call it Manchester grey skies with a bit of a canal system and cobbled streets. Tee-hee, put that on a road sign as one word with no spaces. No, I don't say Llanfairpwllgwyngyllyn. No, because that is offensive to Welsh people. Do you know what the locals call it? Llanfairpg. They don't even bother with Pwllgwyngyllyn. They usually just PG, because there's Llanfairpg, Llanfairth, etc. It's like, you know, yeah, its real name is just Llanfairpwllgwyngyllyn. And the Victorians thought it was jolly funny. All these yokel Welsh people having long names. Well, they're long because you can't be bothered to come up with new characters for Welsh consonants and vowels, so you just use combinations of 2 letters. So instead of saying ll and coming up with a new consonant letter shape for it, you just put 2 L's together, which makes the word longer and longer and longer when you start doing that. So they're not long, they're just misrepresented with English lettering, which isn't even English anyway. The alphabet is it's Greek, isn't it? On numbers, symbols. They're where do they come from? I think they're Latin or something. Yeah, you know, the whole thing is, you know, from Arabic. Yeah, there you go. I has a friend here. Hang on, Tim. Let me get the headphone cable out of the way. Come on. Come on. Who's a good boy? Yeah, look at the camera. Who's a good boy? You're not a tiny little puppy that can get on my lap anymore. You know. Look at the camera. No. What? Yeah, that's the family dog. My son just let him upstairs. He's not normally allowed upstairs, but yeah. But he still thinks he's that, you know, little puppy about that big that could get up on your lap and just fall asleep. Doggy even. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Cold Christmas. Yeah, I got hopeful for a bit of a white Christmas thing at the beginning of the month, but obviously not going to happen now, is it? It's like 13 degrees or 14 degrees today where we are, so no chance of any snow turning up. Oh, the footsteps as you run through Inferno. Yeah, all the things that you've got going on there. When you say 14 degrees, we're talking Celsius and not freedom units. You mean... This always makes me find the most hysterical thing that people think. The British imperialist units of measurement is freedom. The colonial empire's measurements table is freedom units. The irony. Oh, good God. Oh, hang on. Let me find the reference for you. The Imperial... Yeah, it's literally the exact opposite of freedom. Freedom heights. Yeah. Fahrenheit is non-scientific. Whereas centigrade ties in with Kelvin, which is what you use in physics and science, because when you buy a light bulb and its temperature is 5,000 and something K, as a measurement of its light spectrum frequency, is actually its Kelvin light frequency. Because Kelvin is, you know, Absolute zero is the beginning. There's nothing less. And it ties in exactly with centigrade. Whereas Fahrenheit was made by a guy who noticed that liquid expanded when it became warmer. So he puts them in a tube and put some random marks along the tube and said, right, therefore water freezes at this. Whereas the centigrade system started with water freezes at 0. There you go. And boils at 100 and then measured it out from there. And it actually makes more sense because we understand the concept of... You can come into contact with boiling water and scold yourself and go, ow, that's really hot. And you can be in contact with 0 degree water and go, oh, I know what that is. And there's 100 degrees of separation between the two. So I actually prefer centigrade for that. Measurement, I can work with anything. But temperature, I prefer the centigrade. But freedom units, when you're naming the British colonial imperial measurements, yeah, like people go when Americans say it, just I can't help shaking my head. I'm like, wait, wasn't there an independence thing? Your stones nonsense. Yeah, I know how much I weigh in kilos and in stones. Yeah, everything is borrowed and cannibalized and reused from everyone else. You know, there's very little originality. Yeah, a calorie is the energy defined as the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of a quantity of liquid by 1 degree Celsius. Never understood stones. Well, it's ancient British measurement, isn't it? So it's like a foot is approximately 1 foot. You know, a grown man's foot is approximately 12 inches, heel to big toe or second toe, depending. Oh, it's lost to the annals of time, Zinzig. At some point, I'm guessing they measured things when they were building castles and buildings from stone. Then the load that a man could carry would be X number of stones. So they started to say, okay, well, we'll work it out from that. It's like horses are measured in hands. For the same reason. Dun dun dun! Blood-soaked cloak of dishonor. Right, who's going to get lucky on their shade this evening? Yeah, Canada's mixed. Everyone's mixed. But for temperature, I can think in centigrade far, far easier. I know 30 degrees is toasty hot for washing up the dishes. It's easier to work out your cooking as well. Because you buy your meat, all the meat and stuff in Britain is in, you know, the non-freedom units. You know, the like the whole thing of it is just some idiots trying to create a them and us scenario over nothing. You know, I prefer degrees centigrade, and you know that system of temperature measurement because it makes more sense, especially once you're into photography, any degree of astronomy or science. Everything's metric because it's a modern system. All right, who's got a shade that doesn't have a blood-soaked cloak of dishonor? Somebody has somewhere. Yeah, it's nice. It's the same reason Britain went with decimalisation of the currency. Before that, we had shillings, pence, halfpennies, and different pounds and everything. It was complete. It was just archetype. It was so old and antiquated and overly complex. They went, let's just use base 10. And it just made so much more sense. So nobody is needing a blood-soaked cloak of dishonor. Yeah, a lot of our systems seem kind of weird, but it's to do with a lot of our time system is based on how many times the Earth, you know, how long it takes for the Earth to spin. A complete rotation. But we've evolved with that, you know, so. Fooch24, my shade is missing it. My Teodori, this reminds me, in September of 1999, almost 10 months of travel to Mars, the Mars climate orbiter burned and broke into pieces. On a day NASA engineers were expecting to celebrate, the ground really turned out to be completely different because somebody failed to use the right units, i.e. metric units. Yeah, makes sense. You can use any measurement system you want, but you've all got to agree on it when you're sending something or building anything, you know. On a Dono Brain Quest, I do need to tag sizzling with my toon, or I can run and kill them with a 220. You just need to be in the same playfield, so you just need to stick your head underwater. You know, you can use anything you want. I just find centigrade much easier to understand when it comes to temperature. Yeah, as long as you're in the same playfield, you'll get the update. I find thinking in speed difficult with kilometers. I can think in weight with kilos because I know how much a kilo is. And I know I weigh nearly 90 kilos. So, heavy enough. Don't want to be any heavier than that unless I'm hitting the gym or something. There you go, Lord Hastard TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Fooch24. They've given over 150 gift subs to the channel. Good gravy, sir. Thank you very much. Done. You've done your 150. Speed's very easy, yeah. Well, I like the way that metric goes. Okay, how fast is light? Okay, well, let's make 300,000 ones of those the speed of light, because it's an absolute universal constant, as far as we know. That nothing can go faster than, so we go, right, that's the absolute speed, and then we work it back from that. Whereas, what's the speed of light in miles per hour? It's like quite a long, complicated number, isn't it? Boots of stolen comet speed. I'll grab those, you never know. Someone might want them. Yeah, I've got both on my... when I drive a vehicle, there's both are there. So I can look at either, you know... All the UK road signs are in that, but we changed to buying petrol in litres. But I know there's 4.5 litres in a UK gallon. So when they say, oh, we're putting the price of fuel at 5 pence, I'm going, no, you're not. You put it up 20 odd pence. You know what I mean? You're not fooling me. Just because you've chopped it into smaller units. When I started driving, we were still buying fuel in gallons, so, you know. And you had leaded petrol, 4-star, 5-star petrol. I think that was just like more lead and higher octane or something. It was the good stuff. It was more expensive. But most of the speed limits and highway code is all written in miles per hour in the UK. So the maximum speed you're supposedly allowed to go is 70, and that's on a motorway. Yeah, why we have to have more than 1 gallon, I have no idea. But there you go. Yeah, I think the UK went with stones. It'll be something lost in the annals of time. Probably it is known, but it's just not widely known. Some historians or something will know. Linguist or something. Yeah, a meter is a meter. Doesn't matter where you are. I don't think these have respawned, or if they have, they've died again. Well, there is no such thing as establishing a scientific fact. Science is the process of continually trying to disprove an established fact. Facts are discovered. Theories are constantly... To refine a theory, you're constantly trying to disprove it with other evidence. And diddly on him. And the other one's not up, I don't think. Couldn't find him. Oh wait, he's there. Yeah, they do occasionally change what a kilo is, but it's done universally as well. Yeah, there's a metric ton and an imperial ton. Yeah. So yes, if you think the British colonial imperial measurement system is freedom measurement, freedom units, it's kind of comical to say it when the inverse is actually true. The people that gave you the Statue of Liberty invented the metric system. So they gave you a big tin statue and a system of measurement. But you want to carry on using the British one because that's freedom. Okay. It does make me chuckle when I see news well, use the term loosely, news reporters coming up with things like that on American telly, and I just start laughing. I can't help it. It's like, what? How can you be that ignorant, you know? Yeah, the British colonial imperial weights and is like the exact opposite of freedom. And the French, who won their freedom from the aristocracy that ruled France at the time by basically killing it all. Can you not... Oh God, I've got dog round headphone cable here. Tim. Sit down. Come on. Yes, I know. I'm streaming. Yes, you're a lovely dog. Yes, I love you very much. You can't come up. I'm being dogged again. What do you want? I think he actually wants to go out. Right, okay. So, who wanted the blood-soaked cloak of dishonor? What do they go for on GMI? They're not that much now, are they? Do anybody know how I claim the armor from subscription bonus? I haven't done it myself, so I don't know. Someone said it wasn't that hard, though. Savik's done it, but Savik's gone to bed. Gone to her bouble bath. Yeah, they're not ridiculously expensive anymore. Which is good to see. How did you get the chosen armor as a clan? I don't have chosen armor. No second tier keeper armor. Which has the yellow, which I wanted, because the yellow is the colour the guy in the character selection screen is. And in the IPs building. If you go to Job, it's the same models there. Looks blue. No, it's yellow. Yellow is yellow. It can be done, but you have to side change after getting it to do it. Because there's an Omni who's got the clan helmet in social. Obviously, the second they take it off, they can't get it back on again. Might be the in-game lighting. Could be colour distortion via the stream. Could be a lot of things, really. Yeah, it's pending rewards or something like that. See, these characters in here are the same as the ones in character creation. And you can see that guy. Not only does he have a sidearm and that sword, but he's got the yellow. In fact, I have that weapon there. It's not as good as the other one, but there you go. See the mesh? It's the same as the sword he's got. Yeah, it's whatever buff that's running that's got that aura. I think someone gave me... yeah. No, it's not Watchward, it's someone else doing that. Don't know, I get random buffs as I run around. But this, I had to do the whole go and farm it thing. You know, get all the parts, get the Navictum, yada yada, you know, I had to do the whole shebang in order to get this armor, so... It might just be because it's nighttime on Rubicar, and quite often that's... makes things look a bit blue. Yellow's not a strong colour, is it? So... as far as I know, like for the offer armour I got, you go pending rewards. And if you've got any, it will tell you. Although these block it, I think. And also the armour. If I go to the store on any character now, I think it's claim items, maybe. Might not be. Special. I don't think it's nanos or vehicles, is it? One of these, and it's just like a box or something. Savik spotted it on screen before I did the last time, so... oh yeah, Rubicar Colonist Bundle, 0 FC points, so I can claim that on this tune. Yeah. But I've got a lot of stuff here, like Santa bag, gift wrapped gift, etc. are all because I've subbed for so long. So I can claim all of these for, you know, nothing. Well, it's not nothing. You've already paid for them, but you know what I mean. Right, let's see. Is anybody else streaming Anarchy online this evening? Let's take a look. Yes, Twitch, I know that I am. Shariki is streaming Anarchy online. Let's go raid them. So they're doing Inferno missions, actually. We'll go do that. I will be back tomorrow. I will be live on Christmas Eve. Probably only for a couple of hours, but I will be here. Just to say hi to everyone, make sure everybody is okay, etc. So we're going to go raid them. Thank you all for coming along on this stream. Fooch24, I'd love the cloak. Yep. Meet me in Borealis. Someone's raiding him with a party of 6. Right, okay, we're going to go raid as well.